second, turning 2. If there's enough on that ball, that's all you need.
So Manaea gets Altuve. You don't see that very often either.
No, and that's an uncharacteristic swing from Altuve. You can see almost the indecision. He's out in front on that front foot, but it's just the way. There's times Altuve's fooled, but he doesn't quite look that bad. So he's obviously not seeing the ball out of Manaea's hand very well, and that changeup.
The 3-2.
Got him looking! Dropped the changeup in there. What a finish.
How about that? What a pitch from Alex Claudio. My goodness. And it's a 6-4 final.
And that's a case, that pitch, whether it was a strike or not, looked like it was to our eyes. It was in that rectangle.
They talk about a running back, kind of harder to pull down that way. It's a tough guy to strike out. Altuve, second toughest in the American League, and Cole registers a 1-2-3 inning.
A little over anxious on the part of the young Astros.
Got it. Looked like a cutter that ran off the outside corner, and he strikes him out for the first out of the ball game.
Well, he threw 3 pitches up in the zone that were straight, and then all of a sudden he comes up in the zone again with that cutter that breaks outside the strike zone. And Altuve, looking for the ball up in the zone. He got one up, but it was breaking away.
3-2. Strike 3. Altuve down looking, and he is barking at Dana DeMuth.
But I think this pitch, the 3-2 pitch, was closer to being a strike than the 3-1.
Again for the 4th straight season. But an out here, out number 3. I'll give you something you can do with that WAR, Mike. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the first, scoreless here at Safeco Field.
To shoulder. I still think he was safe.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Craig Kimbrell is ornery tonight.
100 miles an hour. This is what we talk about north and south. This is straight north. And this is the best Kimbrell we've seen so far over the last 6 or 7 weeks.
And I believe the biggest reason is the fact that this has that postseason feel to it. And as much as Craig Kimbrell has been up and down, I'm not worried about him in October.
The strikeouts. It's either all or nothing.
Right, it really is.
Speaking of strikeouts, Altuve down on strikes. Strikeout number 5 for Tropiano.
Tropiano does a great job. I mean, this pitch right on the corner. Altuve doing his best to try to sell it as a ball. It's a great pitch by Tropiano. Tropiano, you got to tip your hat. I mean, he's done a fantastic job.
And he swings and misses strike 3. So another strikeout for Fister, his 4th of the night.
Yeah, this is about as bad as you'll see Altuve looking at this. First time up, he took a fastball right down the middle for strike 3. And that time, Doug entices him to swing at a curveball. It was about a foot outside, so a little bit of a struggle.
Swung out and missed. He got him with a breaking ball.
Great sequence by Bauer right there.
He is pumped up as he came off the mound. He knew how important that at bat was right there. Keep the Astros off the board. 5 shutout frames for Bauer and the Indians.
Total number 6-6 against Houston. 3-6-7. And holding on is Herman. So that foul tip, 2 down.
Mike's average fastball 89 miles an hour. He will mix it up at times. You'll see 92 from him. Cutter, changeup primarily, although he will throw a slider in it.
2-2 from Perez. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. His first strikeout this afternoon. He gets Altuve and sends us to the bottom of the 2nd inning. But the Astros leading 3-0.
3-2 pitch. Check swing. And he gets rung up no matter what. It was on the corner. It wasn't even on the swing. So Berea comes out here and strikes out the side to start this game.
Boy, after a couple fastballs up, the slider and the rotation spin on those pitches. Perfect spot for Berea. Strikes outside the first.